The ocean, horizon, and you my paradise, my lady.
I am going to start my postpartum meal prep with some freezer cinnamon rolls. I already prepped my dough. It's already risen for about an hour and a half. It's doubled in size. I'll make sure to post the recipe down below. So for the filling, I need 2 cups of sugar. This is a 1/4 measuring cup, so I'm going to do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then to that, you're going to add 1/4 cup cinnamon. Okay, 1/4 cup cinnamon. It smells like Christmas in here, you guys. I also have 1 cup, or just about 1 cup of melted butter. You need 2 cups of melted butter total, but I'm gonna break this up in 2 batches because it is a lot of dough. This recipe will actually make anywhere from 40 to 50 cinnamon rolls. That's why we need so much cinnamon sugar and so much butter. But I started off with just 1 cup for now. Okay, you wanna make sure that you're working on a clean surface. What I'm gonna do is toss some flour down. Move this over here. Okay, there we go. So this is a pastry cutter. This will help you cut dough very easily. All right, so what we're gonna do is just take all of this out. And you'll see it is a very sticky dough. This recipe actually calls for a quart of milk, but I happen to use soy milk. So use whatever you got on hand. We don't really drink whole milk in this family or in my house, so I use soy milk instead. And I'm sure it'll work just as fine. Okay, let's cut this in half. See how easy that cuts by using a pastry cutter. Okay, put this back in the bowl for now. Get a little bit more flour. I'm just gonna knead this a little bit. Okay, just so it gets a little bit of flour on there. Put a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to take my rolling pin and roll it out into a large rectangle shape. Wish I had a bigger counter space. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this butter all over this dough. Just like that. Use a spoon to spread it out. It says to use your hands to spread the butter, but I'm not trying to get super oily or anything. It already smells like cinnamon rolls over here, and this is not even fully assembled yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread half of this cinnamon sugar right here all over this. Oops. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just use my hand to make sure the cinnamon sugar is worked very well into the surface of the dough. So I think what I might do is bake these tonight so I can try out the recipe to see if I even like it. And then use the other half as freezer cinnamon rolls. Okay. And now what you want to do is just roll it very tightly. Like this, starting from left to right. Just like that. Left to right. Left to right. Kind of like a typewriter. Okay, this is definitely going to ooze out. It's messy, you guys, but it's so worth it. Okay. I am making a mess here. The messier, the better. Okay, next what you're going to do is pour a little bit of butter into your baking dish. Just so that the cinnamon rolls do not stick. Probably could use a little bit more butter. The reason why I'm not using a circle pan is because I have a key lime pie in it right now. So what you're gonna do is just cut the cinnamon rolls. There we go. They might not look perfect, but they're gonna be amazing. You wanna cut these about an inch or like a half an inch to an inch thick. Being careful not to overcrowd the pans. Alright, so we have our pan filled. I'm going to let this rise for 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to bake it in the oven at 375 for about, what's the recipe say, 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, and while that other dough is rising right now, I am going to cut these up and flash freeze them and then put them, oh, I got flour everywhere, and then put them in Ziploc bags. This is what my cinnamon rolls looks like. These are the freezer batch. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer for a few hours, flash freeze them, and then put them in Ziploc bags probably tomorrow. And then these will be good for my postpartum breakfast and snacks when I have baby and I don't feel like baking or cooking anything. The icing that I put on here, I think I just did a little bit of soy milk, vanilla extract, powdered sugar, and regular sugar as well, because I ran out of powdered sugar, and it's delicious. Oh, and cream cheese. So good. Okay. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.